Hello and welcome. My name is Lexi Chong and here I like to talk about luxury beauty. And today we're going to be talking about the new NATASHA DENONA I Need a Rose lipsticks. So NATASHA DENONA has released an I Need a Rose collection featuring lip glosses, lip liners, and lipsticks. I couldn't resist the 3 lipsticks, so I picked those up. And let's start with swatches. So if you're familiar with NATASHA DENONA I Need a Nude lipsticks, these are, the same formula. We're just looking at rosy tone. So here's one sheer layer, and then we'll just build it up a little bit here so you can see that. You can see that it's almost just as opaque with one layer versus several. So that's pretty close. This shade here is going to be 20p Peony. You can see here that all 3 of them have, more rose tone packaging, but they're all different. The next one we have is 12.5 NB Calla. And this is the one that's on my lips right now. And it's also NATASHA DENONA's favorite. Okay, so that's Calla. You can see that Peony is going to be more of that traditional pink rose, whereas Calla is going to be more of a brownish nude with a touch of rose in it. And then our last shade is 20.5p Daphne. Now, in comparison to the other ones, Daphne is going to be a warmer rose tone. You can see it's really got some peach in there. It's really more of a peachy shade with a touch of pink in there. And so we've got cooler, more neutral, and warmer. Now, as I show you the lip swatches, let's talk a little bit about these lipsticks. These are 3.5 grams and they are made in Italy with an 18-month shelf life. And these are a cream lipstick formula. If you're not familiar with the NATASHA DENONA formula, these are vegan. They are not tested on animals. They're paraben-free, alcohol-free, mineral oil-free, D5-free, UV filters-free, nanomaterials-free. And these are essentially more of a creamy, more moisturizing version of an old-fashioned traditional cream lipstick. So they have more of that thicker, creamy texture on the lips. It's not one of those like lip balm kind of hybrids where you have a bit of that like sheer glossy balm mixed into them. This is a pigmented lip color and it does stay very creamy and comfortable on the lips throughout the day. I would say wear time is still fairly average with a traditional lipstick. So you're looking at 4 to 5 hours or so. And yeah, I think these are really comfortable. And if you're looking for something that is a saturated lip color, this is a pretty good formula for that. And it doesn't feel super heavy on the lips. It feels heavier than perhaps like a lip balm, but not as heavy as some lipsticks. And one of the ones I'm thinking of in particular are the La Perla lipsticks, which if you've tried those are also kind of a traditional creamy formula, but they are going to be a bit heavier. All right, so let's do a few comparisons. We're going to start off with the La Perla lipstick in Nude Red. Now, this is more of a matte formula, and I think looking at this is probably going to be closest here to Calla. So this is Nude Red, and you can see that Nude Red does have a little bit more pink or rosiness to it, but they're relatively close. And again, formula-wise, these feel much more similar on the lips. This is just gonna be a little bit heavier. It's also technically a clean beauty brand, so just something to note there. I also want to go through some of the Hermes lipsticks. So first up, we have 13 Beige Kalahari. Let's put that one right here. And yes, this one's gonna be warmer. This one has a bit more of those golden tones in here. And then I also wanted to look at Rose Ombre 45 Satin. This was one of the limited edition shades, I don't know, last year maybe? Let's swatch that better. So here is 45 Rose Ombre. You can see it's kind of right in between the two, in between Peony and Calla. Then I also wanted to take a look at some of the Burberry Kisses lipsticks. So this is a satin formula from Burberry. And this formula is also fairly similar. This one here is 14 Delicate Rose. Let's put that one down here actually. So here's 14 Delicate Rose. I feel like that actually goes pretty well with Daphne. It's slightly warmer, but they're pretty close. If you like one with shimmer, the holiday collection actually has this same shade with a little bit of shimmer. So that is Delicate Rose from the holiday one. You can see it's got this special holiday packaging, and this is considered a pearl formula. You can see it's a little bit warmer than the original shade as well, just a little bit more orangey. We also have 33 Tempest Rose. Let's put that one up here. That is going to be cooler in tone than any of these shades. 16 Deep English Rose. And you know, I don't think it quite is close enough to any of these. Maybe in tone it's closest to Peony, but it's definitely going to be deeper and still more nude looking. And then we have 25 English Petal. Too cool. Let's take a look at some Tom Ford lipsticks as well. We have number 4, Neutral Party. And this formula is going to be a little bit more lightweight, a little bit thinner than the NATASHA Denona. And you can see that that actually goes pretty well with Daphne. It's a little bit darker. It's almost like Daphne mixed with Calla. 14 Sable Smoke. I think this one's going to be a little bit too light for these, but let's see. Yeah, it's too light and it's a little bit too warm. We have 60 Bad Lieutenant. Let's squeeze that in right here. It's going to be too light. Let's build that up a little bit. It's a little bit cooler than Peony, but that is going to be its closest match. And last up, we have number 6, Pink Charade. And yeah, that one's going to be too cool in tone for any of these as well. So I hope these swatches were helpful. Just a little bit about the packaging. The NATASHA Denona I Need a Nude lipsticks have the same style of packaging. You can see you've got the rounded corners here, but it is going to be more of a square shape. And it says NATASHA Denona here. You do have a color bar, and this is magnetic. There is fragrance in this, so it's like an added vanilla fragrance is what it smells like to me. And I think that covers pretty much everything. So if you have any additional comparison requests, please let me know and we can include those in an update video. And I hope this was helpful. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day and stay safe and healthy.